this is Objective Reviews back with another video for you guys. Today looking at the Alabama A&M University Dancin Divas and their Week 3 performance at the Battle for Birmingham. The Battle for Birmingham was a battle of the bands where all of the HBCU style bands in Alabama came together for a pretty fun day. Before we get into looking at their performance, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I am going to be bringing a lot of new content in the next coming days and weeks that I hope you'll enjoy. Additionally, for any new viewers, I would like to put out there into the atmosphere that my scores are only based on the field performances. As the season goes on, we will look at stands as well as look at stands throughout this video where I will give my opinion and some critique. I like to score on field performances only for now, just because I think that it's the best way to be as objective as possible. And with that said, let's dig in and look at the Divas Week 3. Before we get to the Divas Week 3 performance, I'd like to review their scores from Week 1. Unfortunately, I was unable to find any video from Week 2, so I just put off in the score sheet for them. There's also a link right now in the top right-hand corner to the Week 1 review video if you missed it. Now let's see what the Divas did in Week 3. I loved the slow entrance while the ballad was going on as they transitioned the flag girls off. Okay, this is going to be a repeat routine from Week 1. It looks like they have less girls, like they only have 10 out there. Technique is clean, but some of those pirouettes, you'll see that the leg is not attached right. I can't think of the proper term. And some of their toes are not pointed. The Divas are notorious for not pointing toes. Very good. A couple of spacing issues with, I think, the captain right there in the front. I love this song, by the way. If anybody knows the name of it, tell me in the comments. This is a good routine. I think they had to make adjustments. See, the toes are not pointed, and look at that spacing. I think they had to make adjustments for less girls being on the field because they are not really matching up space-wise. Still a good routine, though. I don't think the energy level is as high as in Week 1. Uh-oh. I don't know if that was supposed to look like that last little part. Okay, a good showing from them. A couple of things we need to discuss, and we'll get into that now, after we look at one of their stand clips from the week. Before we get into the Divas Week 3 scores, I would like to take a moment and look at one of their stand clips from the week that I really liked. This song, 456 by Soleil, is one of their signature songs since last year. Now, a lot of people have said that the Divas are influenced by a lot of different teams, and there's a lot of conversation about it. And it's something I plan to explore in some content that's coming soon, so please subscribe and stay tuned. But you cannot deny the Divas' energy level throughout the entire Battle for Birmingham Battle of the Bands. If your favorite team is another one of the teams that was there, then that's perfectly fine. But look at this. Tell me they don't look good. Well, except for that little mistake right there. Maybe I said that at the wrong time. But they are putting on a show. And it didn't matter that it was hot. I heard someone in my comments said that it was hot. Or whatever. I don't have a preference for any of the teams. Like I said, I just like to look and observe and give my commentary, but the Divas are doing their thing right here, and I think that in the SWAC they need to start getting their proper recognition, because while the stands can be debated all day, people need to take note of their field work, because in the SWAC they have consistently been, since the beginning of the season, one of the most consistent teams on the field. If you are a stands person, then be a stands person. However, the field is where you really show your gusto as a dancer. And the Divas are well on their way to becoming one of the top teams on the field. They still have some work to do, but I felt that that needed to be said because a lot of people were angry that the Divas were getting any attention from this, and I even had some folks in my comments who were angry at some comments I made about other teams, but they're showing out. Sorry guys, just we can agree to disagree, but let's just be respectful about it. And now let's get into the Diva scores for week 3. First of all, I do want to say that this was a repeat routine, and I have noticed a lot of teams do not give the same energy when they repeat a routine, and I think that's unacceptable, but that's to each his own. Let me know what you think. I gave 7 points for showmanship for that reason. I gave 6 points for formations and spacing. If you go back and look, there were quite a few errors in the spacing because it looks like they have less girls on the field and they probably had to make some last minute adjustments. I gave 7 points for technical elements. While their technique appears to be clean, there are some toes not pointed and some pirouettes where the passe is not correct. They don't have that 90-degree angle correct on there. They're kind of cheating it. I gave 5 points for creativity and wow factor. It definitely was not exciting, or as exciting I should say, as the week 1 performance, but still good. And overall presentation I gave a 7 for an overall score of 32 out of 50. They have trended backwards from week 1 to week 3, and there were a couple other teams that had points off here and there. I think that consistency is going to be important. There's a lot of conversation about who runs the swag, and in my humble opinion, I think that's yet to be determined. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I have more content coming your way that I hope you'll enjoy. Please subscribe and share, and until next time, this is Objective Reviews signing out. Enjoy the rest of your week.